Yo, 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 what's up, my people? This is your boy Venaris, Sir N of Crane himself. It is June the 20th, 2026 to him. What's going on, people? What's going on, my beautiful
June
people?
the 20th, 2026 to him.
Oh,
What's going on, people? What's going on, my beautiful
June
people?
the 20th, 2000. I'm sorry. I had to do that right quick. We got some feedback. A little funny. But yeah, once again, guys, my name is Venaris, Sir N of Crane himself. This is Sir N of Crane Speaks On podcast. And so if you guys want to join, the link is in the description below. Yes, we will be discussing today. Let me put it up here. The Mandela Effect in TVs, movies, and much more. Let me cut this sound down, guys. Yeah, because I'm getting some. Yep. All right. So, all right. I have cut the sound down. Sorry about that. We will be discussing the Mandela Effect in TV shows, movies, and much more. Now, for those of you who don't know, the Mandela Effect is pretty much where we remember something happening one way, then we look back on TV or on YouTube or look on pictures, we look in old books, and it's totally different. Or it might be slightly different. You'll be like, I remember it just this way. Yep. So it's kind of ironic. I know I'm wearing the Back to the Future shirt, and this kind of goes, things we remember in the past, and we come back to the future and we remember it, another way. You know what I'm saying? So I excuse me, I'm just waiting on some people to join, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna run the intro, and you guys can join in whenever you want to. So where is that intro? Here it is, guys.
Call it all heroes. Crank it up. Let's go. Crane style forever. Lights up every show. Gonna roar rising. Blades and blazing skies. Blackjack's climbing high as the beanstalk scrapes the sunrise. Crane style forever. Turn the wild ideas loose. From Planet Furball's crazy crew to the heretic hidden on the moon. Crane style forever, where the stories come alive. Every world, every fight with a spark that starts your Saturday ride. Crane style forever. I say Crane style forever.
Most indubitably, Crane style forever. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we are going to talk about, once again, my name is Venaris, Sir Anne of Crane himself. Let me put my camera up here a little bit. Ooh, that's a lot better. I like it. Do y'all like it? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We're going to talk about the Mandela Effect once we get some people on board. And we got some people that said that they're devoted and they're going to come on. But it's going to be a little bit. But we're going to get started. Anyway, I'm going to show you some of these pictures. But first of all, let me give a shout out to a few of my peeps. Let's see. Where are we at? There's a new book out by my boy Lamar Hicks, Different Skin, Same Silence. This has to deal with men's mental health, especially for those of us who are loving fathers. A lot of times people, and it's true that there's struggle with men and women, when it's taking care of children or whatever. But a lot of times the men are left out. So this book helps the men themselves. This is a book for the men, but anybody can read them. You know what I'm saying? It gives some great advice, some great ways to structure yourself, things to keep you going when you're having hard times. So check it out, guys. I'll put the link in the description. I'm sure when Lamar gets on here, he'll put the link in here. But anyway, and then we have shout out to my boy Marzell Paler, the Nothing Serious podcast. I thought I turned that ringer off. I apologize, guys. Let me turn this ringer down. Yep. You guys can, whoever texting me, calling me, can wait until this podcast is over. All right. So we got my boy Marzel Paler, the Nothing Serious podcast. So anyway, guys, we're going to get started. If you want to join along, the link is in the description below. So let me see. Let's start off, guys. And just join in whenever you want to, guys. All right. You guys remember that store right there, that shoe store? Payless. What is the full name? There's something that goes behind Payless, on the side behind Payless, Payless shoe, whatever. Okay. So you guys tell me what that is. And once you join, you can give your opinion. If you don't want to join live, that's fine. You can leave me. I'm monitoring Facebook. I'm monitoring YouTube comments. Some of these comments automatically come to this podcast. But Payless Shoe Store. Let me know what comes after that word. Okay. Let's see some other ones. Let me move this banner so you guys can see. All right. This is a very famous song in a show called Lamb Chop's Play Along. It was, I remember it in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken. And it was like, this is a song that something in. It just goes on and on, my friends. Some people, I'm going to get y'all addicted. It's going to be an earworm for y'all today if I keep singing the song. But what's the verse that goes there? Is it the song that never ends or the song that doesn't end? Okay. You guys tell me, please. I want you guys' opinion. Let's see. What else? This is a good one. What's the name of this cartoon? It's a Christmas cartoon. We see it every Christmas. Okay? Tell me what's the name of it. The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, or the Grinch Who Stole Christmas, or How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Okay? Let me know. I'm waiting for some people to get on here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to just leave these right here. These are the type of questions which we will be asking today. I'm going to stop posting these because some of y'all might get on here and start Googling the answer. And that takes away a lot of the fun. It's not going to be fair for those who join live. So I'm going to wait till some people get on here. Yeah, this is going to be a very fun exercise. Let me put that up there. There you go. So remember, guys, this is an interactive podcast. So I need you guys to join in any way you can. Like I said, I am monitoring on Facebook. I am monitoring on YouTube. I am monitoring on every single live format that this thing is streaming through. So let me check my YouTube, because this is made to be interactive. Let's see. Home. Let's see. Here we go. Here is the YouTube. Okay, so no comments yet, but that is fine. We're going to keep going. All right. So you guys have to bear with me while I monitor the comments. I need to get somebody else to help me with these, but that's fine. Once people join in, then they'll start telling me the comments and stuff like that. So anyway, so we'll start back here. Here we go. Yo, D, what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Man, I'm glad you could join. I know you got other things going on.
Nah, man, I keep forgetting, bro. You do Eastern time.
Yeah, man. That's why I put Eastern, you know what I'm saying? Because I know we got people in Mississippi, we got people in Texas watching. We even had a few people from California watching when I was doing it before. So
Yeah.
I make sure to put that Eastern time up there.
And I was like, oh shit, I can grab this because I don't clock in till 11 o'clock, so I'm outside eating right now.
Oh, cool. Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So, since you're the first one on here, you're going to be the first one to start the guessing process.
Okay.
Right. You
Hey,
remember that
then.
shoe store?
Yeah. Who don't remember this?
I know, right? You got them BOGOs that go on. There was already like $2 a shoe, and then you get a BOGO going on. So, oh, I remember a lot of times little girls will get their Easter shoes from there too.
That's a
But
one-stop shop. That's a one-stop shop when you need to get a little outfit.
I know, right? I know, right? With them doggone pro wing shoes, you put them in the washing machine and they curl up at the toe. But let me ask you, what comes after that word?
Shoe store?
You think it's shoe store?
Yeah. It is
Okay.
shoe store.
Final answer?
Yep.
All right. Actually, that's what comes after
Yeah. Whatever.
it. Payless Shoe Source. It's close. You're close, but no cigar. I guess what they say. But good guess though. As a matter of fact, that was my guess. All right.
I don't know
So
I don't know where that picture came from.
where that picture came from? Actually, I remember it now. When I actually saw it, I was like, "Oh yeah, it's Shoe Source, not Shoe Store." You
Yeah.
know, I don't know what a shoe source means, but that's their business. They're out of business now, but I don't understand why. But let's go to the next one. You remember this song?
Yeah. It's song will never end.
Okay, so between those two, the song that never ends or the song that doesn't end.
Never.
This is the song that some ends. Yes, now it's gonna be stuck in your head all day. You know what else is gonna be stuck in your head all day?
What?
Is this?
Cap.
It's actually the song that doesn't end.
I used to sing that song all the time. I used to sing that song all the goddamn time. I know it ain't no damn nothing.
It
That
surprised me too.
because
You know,
when you get that damn song in your head, it's forever in your head.
right, right. And never is like the logical choice. You know what I'm saying? So here's the next one. What's the name of this cartoon? Is it The Grinch Who Stole Christmas or How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
The Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
The Grinch Who Stole Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Final answer.
God dang right.
All right. The answer, drum roll, please. How the Grinch Stole Christmas is the name of that movie.
Mm. You know what? I don't belong here.
What you say?
I don't belong here. Not my world. I don't
You
know
know,
where I'm at right now, but it's not here.
bruh, you feel the same way that I did when I was researching some of these. I was like, what in the world? I was like, I could have sworn it was the Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
It was. Some as a child. Now think about this. As a child, that's when you absorb all your stuff. You can just absorb just like that. Especially if it's a catchy jingle or something that's catchy, you gonna automatically it's gonna be in your head. You gonna know it word for word. And
Right.
This came on every freaking Christmas.
Every Christmas. Every Christmas. As a matter of fact, that's part of my Christmas. I have a Christmas movie watch list that I start after Thanksgiving, the Friday after Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
and that's one of them. And I still got this one wrong. And I got the DVD up there, and I open it up every Christmas, and it's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. How in the world did I miss that one?
You
So,
didn't. You didn't. It just changed.
you think so?
Your life is not your life no more.
Uh, this one
You're
really got me, bro.
Bernard's. But your Bernard is 2.0.
Oh, Venars 2.0. The Matrix
Yeah.
has been reset, huh?
You
What
haven't took
about
the,
huh?
I say you haven't took the pill yet.
Oh, that's right. That's right. The little NyQuil pill they had on the Matrix.
Yep. Ain't took the pill yet.
Well, since we're talking about things that we digest in our bodies, cereal. What's the correct spelling?
Shit. Oh. Mm. Then that, like I said, he had a commercial that he said "Fruit" with the OOT on it, Luke. But I know they gonna say it's FRUIT, Luke. You lying sack of suckers.
So go with your gut. Which one do you think it is?
My knowledge gonna tell me it's FRUIT, but my brain already knows it's FROOT because of that commercial he had.
Okay.
So he said "Fruit Luke," and it was. I
You
remember the little O's going across the screen.
remember the O's going across your screen?
Mm-hmm.
Well, oh my God, you are correct.
What? I can't
You got
believe it. I can't believe it.
they let you have one.
I
They
brought
let
one.
you
I brought one with me. Oh my goodness.
now you're gonna get a visit by them men and black people to wipe your memory of this.
What the heck?
Speaking of people and conspiracies and stuff like that, you
Pinky in
remember
the
them
brain.
Pinky in the brain. Yep. So when he said, Pinky, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Or Pinky, are you pondering what I'm pondering? Which one did he say?
Hmm. He said pondering.
Are you pondering what I'm pondering?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So you must have pondered about this a long time because you are absolutely right.
They brought another one with me. Oh my goodness.
You got one. You got two of them. You two up so far.
I gotta watch my back now. Heck no.
Uh, if you see somebody with a black suit on with sunglasses, just cover your eyes. Just cover your eyes, brother. They after you. You got too many right.
Throwing my phone and running.
You've awakened. And you know why you've awakened?
Why?
Because you've been drinking from this place,
Starbucks.
Starbucks. Yes. Now,
Now, I don't know nothing about Starbucks right at all.
you don't
I
know nothing
don't
about
drink it.
Starbucks?
I don't drink there. I don't eat there. I just ride by it.
Same way with me. To me, they all just different flavors of sugar water
Yeah. So
with
I don't know nothing
caffeine
about those.
in them. Let me get a double mocha or latte grande with a half
Yeah.
twist of hazelnut, and I was like, it's all
So
sugar.
somebody sent me to get an order, bro. I read that. I like, what? Y'all, this how y'all order for real? They're like, yeah. I was like, oh my goodness, nah, I'm good on that one.
I swear. Yeah, I just can't memorize all that, Just give me a cup of coffee, black,
Mm-hmm.
little sugar in it, you know.
They gonna look at you
But
said that in there. You said that in there. They gonna look like you talking another language.
for real, it actually is. Vente grande, that ain't English. Well, mocha latte. I'm like, what's a mocha latte? Y'all just, y'all drunk, you know?
They drunk with power. They know they put crack in that stuff for the people to keep on coming back.
I know, right? Some, what you call that, fentanyl and all that, and whatever they taking nowadays. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But just take a guess. Which one do you think is the correct one?
Shoot. The one on the left without the triangle.
Okay. The one on the left?
It don't have the little small triangle in the middle.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, actually,
Oh well.
it's the one with the star on the
I
top.
don't feel too bad about that though.
Me neither. I don't be drinking in this.
Yeah.
If somebody else goes there and we're going on a date or something, and I'll order something. I think that the only thing I eat there is like their cream cheese bagel, cream cheese something, and that's about it. But other than that, no. So I don't drink coffee too much anyway. So
I don't drink coffee at all.
if it's just for the caffeine content, that's the only reason why I drink it. It tastes like burnt water. I don't know how to explain it. I know you can't burn water, but that's what coffee tastes like to me, burnt water.
Hey,
Oh, speaking of stuff you can burn and put on top of the stove,
stove top
this
stuff.
right here. Yes, stove top stuffing. Now,
I know you a lie. That Kraft ain't never made that crap.
Kraft ain't never made that.
Hell no, Kraft. That was stove top stuff, and if they put Kraft up there, I'm definitely blowing up something.
Well, you was already on the government list. Now you say you're gonna blow up something, and I guess you have to.
That boy, that's some cap, boy. That's cap right there, boy. I don't care what it say. I know it's stove top stuff.
Oh my god! And I had to check on that too. I was like, I know this is Stouffer's. How is it Kraft? I mean,
It ain't no been no Kraft stuff.
and to be fair about it,
that's a lie in 3/4.
and I'm gonna be fair about it. I only checked like recently, the stovetop. So it might have been the Stouffer's had it back in the day, and now it's owned by Kraft. I didn't do that far into the research, but I definitely remember it being Stouffer's.
Check it out.
Speaking of which, wasn't that commercial and black folks was always in it, and they'd be out there playing basketball, and they'd be like, "Mama making stovetop stuffing tonight" or something, and then they drop the basketball.
I don't know. I can't remember that.
I remember that commercial, and I should have looked it up, but that's one of them things where it's in the recess of your brain somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So
we all know it's stove top stuff because that just like a lot of stuff. Like I say, a lot of stuff sticks in your head, and you already know what it is.
Right. I got to do more research on it. If anybody can do some research for me who are watching or will be watching, please do some research on that because it's got to be Stouffer's, and I just didn't have time. I added that in last night, so I don't know. But let's go to the next one. Speaking of stuff that's in the recess of my brain, do you remember when's the last time you ate that?
What the hell is that?
That's sauerkraut.
I don't think I've ever eaten that.
Yeah, many people haven't. I used to eat it on my hot dog,
Yeah.
but it's been literally decades. I think probably in the 80s since I put sauerkraut on my hot dog or anything. But just based on the name, where do you think sauerkraut is comes from?
Bernard, I can tell you, I would even know. Sauerkraut. That don't even sound real.
So yeah, I know, right? But kraut, what is that? What country does that sound like it comes from?
Couldn't tell you.
I like the name Klaus.
Mm,
It- it-
mm.
I
Where'd
guess
it
I'll
come
say
from?
that, huh?
Where'd it come from?
You have to make a guess, and this for people who know for certain where this comes from. And so, I'll say that for anybody else who joins in. So we'll just skip that. Remember, we got to go back to the sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut. Sour
So,
the kraut.
what'd you say?
I said sour the kraut.
Yeah. I'm surprised you have never. Well, you say you have eaten it, but it hasn't been a while, or you've
No, no, I've
never.
never eaten it.
Okay.
I've seen it on like TV shows, like you say, put it on hot dogs or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it. That's about it.
Interesting. Interesting.
Me
So,
personally, hot dogs I put on ketchup, mustard, barbecue sauce, beans, coleslaw, whatever. And that's about it. Oh, and relish. Whew,
God
that'd be a
dog.
yep, be a big old damn dog.
I didn't know men could have babies because you obviously pregnant putting all that on there.
uh,
I guess anything's possible nowadays. Yeah. But we're gonna go to the next one.
yes, sir.
Speaking of food, a lot of these left to have to deal with food, just to let you know. I
Okay,
think all of them. But anyway,
just a cheetah.
just the cheetah. Did
It
he
ain't
say
easy being cheesy.
it ain't easy being cheesy, or is it not easy being cheesy?
He said it ain't, and I know it's gonna be. It's not.
But you said it ain't easy. You remember
Yep.
it being so that's the answer I want you to give me. Like, what do you remember him saying?
It ain't easy being cheesy.
It ain't easy being cheesy. You think he was a black dude?
Hell yeah, Chuck E. Cheese was black.
I'm convinced, before I give y'all the answer, I'm convinced that him and my
And
homie Sugar Bear used to
Sugar
be
Bear,
black.
yeah, Sugar Bear. He
That
black too.
dude
I ain't getting for that golden crisp.
that was my homie back in the day. Oh man, he used to beat the hell out of everybody. He used to eat a handful of that cereal and whip the crap out of you.
You better not say that because it might not be true.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh,
He go
goodness.
back, he ain't doing nothing.
Or he don't exist. He wasn't a
Yep,
bear. He was a tiger.
tiger with blue stripes.
But as far as this gentleman, you say it ain't easy being cheesy, right?
Correct.
Actually, it's
Yeah, I
not
knew it.
easy being
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Mm-mm.
all right. Right.
Looks,
Now let's
looks
go
like
back
I'll
to
be,
high. What'd you say?
looks like I'll be moving to Mars.
I know, right? You have to get them old files. But even then, even like the one I covered in the last podcast about the Berenstein Bears,
Yeah,
people swear it's one way, and then they'll get the books from their attic, and it's been changed.
yeah.
So let's go to the next one.
It's the Berenstein Bears. It's probably Stein, something like that. Stein. Because
Yeah, that's
I always used to say
that,
Berenstein, Stein, something. I always say it. And I was like, then when they changed it, I was like, I quit. I quit.
because
I
that
just,
that sounds like that Jewish name Stein, Berenstein Bears.
yeah, yeah. And I was like, I quit. You know what? This is just not for me anymore. I retired from the
Right.
world.
Well, here's one from grade school. Let's see if you can remember this one. You remember that pyramid that they used to have posters in the high schools and the elementary schools and everything?
Yeah,
So, um, you went to school in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. You was probably in college. So, do you remember this food pyramid in the 80s, or do you just remember it in the 90s or the 70s? Do you think it was in the high
yeah.
schools in the 70s?
I'm gonna say '90s got out of it.
Okay. Do you remember it in the 80s? Because you was what in elementary school in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
Now, when
I
you
remember.
was in
Was it
elementary school,
80s?
do you remember in the 80s?
I probably wasn't paying no attention in elementary school at all. But in high school, I probably paid more attention.
Right. You like
Elementary, I was
me.
just, my brain was bouncing around everywhere.
Ain't that the truth? You too much worried about all the candidate was passing out for making good grades and all that crap, you know.
hmm Getting my pizza certificate so I can go to Pizza Hut get my personal pan pizza. Even though I didn't read
Ooh,
it, I just read the back of the cover and got the summary.
I, why you telling all our secrets? Another thing we used to do. Sometimes I used to read those books, but sometimes I used to go to the library and get those cliff notes and just
hmm
read the cliff notes. You know.
Yep. I used to have me so much pizzas, boy. Woo.
Ooh, I need to do a podcast just on Pizza Hut, man, or make a movie with this AI stuff and make a Pizza Hut movie.
Man, pizza. Ooh, man, pizza had that buffet, boy. Mm.
You ain't lying, brother. But let's see, the food pyramid, 70s, 80s, 90s, or 2000s.
I'm gonna go 90s.
Okay. The 90s is the earliest you think?
Oh, the earliest I think
Yeah,
probably the
the
80s.
earliest that you think that this existed in
I'm gonna go
schools.
80s, 90s. That's the earliest I think it would have been up there.
Okay, 80s or 90s?
Yeah,
Okay. It actually, the food pyramid showed up in the year 1992.
1992.
So you was actually right at first.
Yeah, 'cause like I said, I don't remember crap in elementary, but fun stuff.
Right. Right. That was a very happy, very magical time back then.
Yep. hmm
So
If only,
the
if
next
only
one.
somebody would have told me the truth of what was gonna happen when I grew up.
Oh, goodness gracious. What they be saying, if I knew then what I know now.
They say they put it right in your face when they want to do something. And Toys R Us put it right in your face. I don't want to grow up. Mm. They were singing
That
the gospel back then.
I know, right? That was my gospel song. Still my what they call it, your mantra, or whatever they call it nowadays.
uh,
That's mine. I don't want to grow up. Because oh man, we need to do a podcast just on the toys and stuff. Some of them you don't even remember. I think unless somebody requests something else, that's going to be my next podcast, like toys that people don't remember or whatever.
right. You need to
Yeah,
get
because
Wayne on that one. Wayne was putting some stuff. I be like, nigga, where that come from? I said, ah, boy, I forgot all about that.
oh, tell him he's more than happy to join. That's why I put that link in the group text.
Yeah.
Right, right. And so let's get to the next one. You remember, you know his name?
Is that and his name Guy? Guy somebody?
Yeah, Guy Fury, I believe his name is.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, what type of visor did he wear?
I couldn't tell you. I didn't watch a show like that.
I you watch a show like that.
Mm-mm.
Does this one look about right?
Couldn't tell you. You know, I did like I said. I only know him from commercials and his picture be on the stuff in Walmart.
Yep, it sure do be that stuff in Walmart all the time. A lot of other places too, you know. So since you don't know anything about him, I will save that for the next time. Um, let's see. The
Does he
next
have
one.
hair? Does he have hair already in the head, or they just cut off?
No, this is like a Halloween costume.
Oh, okay, okay.
So people be like, I want to dress like Guy Fury and stuff like that. So they'll have the hair already attached.
Oh, okay.
And let's go to the next one. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're watching, the link to join is in the description below. I have a number of other ones I want to show you, but if you're just not joining in, I can always reverse it back and see if you can remember the true way in which these things actually existed. Me and Fidelsky has been stumped left and right. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm the host, and I had to do research. We're like, this can't be true. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So
not. It's not true at all.
right, right. Um, I'm just checking. Uh, Let me check YouTube right quick. Give me 1 second because I want to make sure if there are comments that I'm missing on YouTube. Okay, none on YouTube. And thank you guys for those of you who have liked this podcast so far. I appreciate it. You guys can always leave a comment on Facebook or YouTube if you don't want to join live. But anyway, let's get to the next one. You remember that Ready Whip stuff? Did let me see. Yeah. So, do you remember the spelling of that Ready Whip?
Yeah, the the REDDI.
REDDI.
Yeah.
How do you spell the whip part?
Oh, WHIP. Pretty whip.
So you're saying it's the lower left hand
The
corner,
yeah.
right? The answer is
Whatever.
you was almost right. You was an H off.
Nah, they took a H out.
So you said they can get the H out of here.
Mm-hmm. Exactly what they did too.
I swear, who would spell it WIP? It just, even if they're trying to make it cute, why would anybody just take the H out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It even looks weird. I'm looking at it
Yeah,
right now. I'm like, nah, bro. I know that wasn't no.
it can't be. I don't know what. I swear, is that was the main thing that I was sure about. I was like, the ready part, I don't care how it's spelled, but I know the whip is WHIP. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Mm-hmm. And
But
now,
apparently,
and now you're in a warp zone.
that's what I feel like sometimes, man. Like I'm Super Mario when I went through one of them pipes and things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So let me get to the next one. Um, you remember them sausages?
I think it was LIL Smokies.
He says LIL.
I said, I think I can't. I don't remember the name. I just remember eating them.
Uh-huh. Used to have them at when us poor folks wanted to act like we was rich, and we get some doggone saltine crackers, and then put one of them sausages on there with a toothpick.
I thought they were Vienna sauce.
Oh, we used to eat them too. Vienna sausage was the one in the round can,
Yeah,
and
the
it had the
can.
little tab.
The
What you
smokers,
say?
the smokers always be at the barbecues, at all the barbecues.
Yeah, sure do, don't they? Sure do. Or there was somebody try to make their own homemade cutlery boards.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, which one out of these did you say? Did you think
I
it
said
is
LIL.
LIL Smokies?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. That's the spelling.
Get the F on with that shit. Man, ain't no way. Ain't no, man, I would remember LIT possibly L. I would have definitely remembered that crap if it was anywhere near that.
I don't remember this at all. It doesn't ring a bell. It doesn't look right. It looks stupid. It looks like a doggone like a foreign spelling or something like that. Like if that was in Australia or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that ain't I can't go with that one. Like I said, I got ADHD, bro. We pay attention to a lot of detail. And that right there would have popped out in my head. Like LIT possibly L. I would have been talking about that for life. Like, man, y'all see there's a crap.
Right. What's going on? It's the L Dog Lamar Hicks. What's going on, brother?
Man, what's going on,
Oh,
man? Look, you gotta tell me because when you said 11 o'clock, I keep
Hmm.
forgetting it's 11 o'clock your time.
I,
Not
I told you.
my time.
I told you that's what I used to think too.
Fideskin said the same thing.
So if you notice, like when I do the podcast, I do both. So people can know both.
Right. I got to do that. That's how they used to do with TV shows. It's 9 o'clock, 10 Central. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I apologize, and I'm glad y'all brought that up because that is something that I do need to work on. So I apologize. I'm going to emphasize that. And you notice even with me, when you say your podcast at 12, you be like, Vanaris, remember that's 11 your time.
Yeah. I always put that in the disclaimer. So both of y'all, y'all will know. So it won't be no confusion.
Right. And I think, because when I do these like movies and stuff like that, all my actors and actresses, they're in the Atlanta metro area. So, and anybody else I talk to from around here is from New York and stuff. So they're on the East Coast too. So I apologize. I apologize.
Man, no
I need to,
problem, no problem, no problem. It is just like I said, I just so happened to get on Facebook and I saw it and I was like, oh shoot.
yeah, man. Oh,
Hey,
I'm glad
hey,
you're on
Bernard.
here, man.
When I go on, show Lamar them lies.
Yeah, let's go through the lies again.
Okay.
Um, they said that on Facebook. Oh no, what was it? Star Trek. He was like, everything I said was the truth. He was like, even the lies. He was like, especially the lies. One of the most famous sayings. So let's go through the lies. Okay, we're gonna start at some ones that I had to skip for Fidelsky. Do you know what this is, Lamar?
That looked like some lettuce.
Close. It's cabbage and vinegar.
Yeah,
I know.
cabbage. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But what is
It's
that dish
yeah.
called?
So what now?
They put it on hot dogs.
Relish.
Mm, close to it. Keep going. Get one more guess.
Okay, I don't know.
It's called sauerkraut. So,
Really?
yep, sauerkraut. So, based on that name, sauerkraut, where do you think what country did that originate from? Just the word kraut.
I don't have a clue. I don't have a
Okay,
clue.
we'll skip that one. So, yeah, it might be somebody that comes on here that'll give a guess. Now let's go to the next one. Do you know this guy?
That's yeah, I know him, but I can't call his name. Uh dang. Hold on. What's his name?
Guy Pereira?
Yep, that's him. That's him.
Yeah, thank you. I,
That's
I,
him.
I know the face. I just
Hey, Natasha, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome.
So appreciate the help. Um,
Okay, go back
so
to the last one. Maybe she could figure this one out too, since she put stuff on hot dogs.
okay. Do you know what this
that
is?
that looks like sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut, correct. Now, what country does that come from?
Say what?
Take a
What
wild
country
guess.
did?
What country do you think it comes from?
Um, is it sauerkraut? Like I don't know, maybe Germany?
Germany. You are absolutely correct. It comes from China. Yeah, you got right, China.
I know.
I called a lifeline. I called a lifeline. I win. We win $1 million.
She said China. She's correct. I told you still be playing with people's emotions when you try to guess this stuff.
I ain't no way. I ain't no way that stuff came from China. Ain't no way. People in China don't even put that on their stuff. What they talking about?
You right, man. You are absolutely right. They don't put stuff like that on their food.
Yeah, I swear, you know, it's some more stuff. But this guy right here, this guy Fury.
Yeah.
Now, do you remember him? Is this the type of hat that he wears? The visor.
That looked like something he'll wear, yeah.
Okay. Or is it a different hat?
Like I said, that looked like something he'll wear. So I'm going to assume yes.
The type of hat that he wears is actually, or visor that he wears is actually this one. None of them, because he's never wore a visor on his show.
What?
Never have there been one episode where he's wore a visor, but everybody swears. See, this is a Halloween costume. It was like, you want to dress like Guy Fury, wear this visor, but he's never worn a visor before. So
I get it now.
So let's go. You get it now?
The Twilight Zone. The Twilight
And I know
Zone.
I'm being a butthole today. I'm just having a little fun with y'all because I love y'all. Now, Lamar, do you remember ever shopping at this place
Yes.
where you get like I was telling Fidelsky, where the little girls get their Easter shoes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What word comes after Payless?
What word come after what?
What word comes after Payless in the slogan?
Shoe stores.
Shoe store.
Thank you.
Stores.
Well, actually, it's shoe source.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
So we remember that shoe store.
You know, actually, like I was telling Fidelsky, shoe source, when I saw it, I was like, that's right. It wasn't one of them things be like, no, it said shoe store. It's actually shoe source. So
You wild today.
Hey, here's a good song for you. This is the song that what ends. So is it never ends or doesn't end?
Never ends.
You think it's the song that never ends? The actual lyrics are
my wife actually gave the answer. It doesn't end.
well, your wife is absolutely correct. She is 1000% correct. Give her tell her she's got 50 crane style.
You got
Lamar.
15 crane style.
Lamar.
What's up?
Run. That's not your wife. Get out of there.
What you think that what's the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie where he thought it was his wife and what's the name of that movie? I think he went to Mars or something.
What, the Running Man?
The Running Man.
What's the name of that movie?
Ain't the Running Man? That ain't it?
No, it's not Running
Man.
That's God. It's killing me right now. Arnold Schwarzenegger. And he went to Mars and he had that little face mask that came off like this, that peeled off his face. What's the name of that doggone movie?
I can't even think. I know exactly what you're talking about, but I just can't put it in my head no more.
It's not Minority Report. It's oh God. I'll think of it. That's one of them things you in the shower or on the toilet and be like, that's it, you know? So let's get to the next one. Lamar,
Okay.
this is what's the name of this movie? The Grinch Who Stole Christmas or How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas. You
Yes.
100% sure?
My final answer.
And you are 100% correct. How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
Lamar, I think we need
What's
to
up?
run. I think we
What'd
need
you
to
say?
run. That's not Lamar either.
It's AI generated, huh?
He's a clone. Let's get out of here.
It's Marla. All right, Marla, here's your next one.
Okay.
Since you know TV shows so good. And he said, Gee, Brian, what are we gonna do tonight? And he says, Are you thinking what I'm thinking, or are you pondering what I'm pondering?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Final
Are you
answer.
thinking? All right. Well, I think that is incorrect. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
It's are you pondering what I am pondering? Oh, so let's go to the next one.
Okay.
What's the correct spelling for Fruit Loops? Is it Fruit or Froot?
The one on the right. Final answer.
The one on the right with the two
Yep.
O's.
Right.
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
You're doing pretty good. So, like I told Fidelsky, you've gotten more right than Fidelsky. So, if there are a bunch of men in black suits with shades on, and they was like looking to this little thing that looks like a pen, please run, cover your eyes, okay? Because you've been unplugged too much. They're gonna get you.
Man. When you go, look, you couldn't help but because when you go to the grocery store, that's what you see.
Mm-hmm. The two O's. Because I remember because the loops got two O's. And I just want to give a shout out. Horatio Johnson, Ray Love. He says, hello, what's going on, brother? Clarksdale's finest. So,
Oh man.
so let's go to the next one. You drink
Okay.
coffee?
No, I
Hey, y'all.
actually don't.
Hey, Bernard.
What's up?
Lamar, I'ma holler at y'all. I'm about to go clock in, man.
Okay, man. I
Okay.
appreciate you showing up, brother.
All right.
All right, catch you next time.
All right.
All right, now. All right, B's finna get out, but let's go to the next one. Starbucks. Which one of these icons is the correct one? You can show it to your wife if you want to, but which one of those is the actual correct one?
I'm gonna go with the one. I'm gonna go with the one on the right.
You think the one on the right is the correct one?
I think the one on the right is the correct one.
Well, you must have been drinking your mocha latte grande with extra hazelnut because you are absolutely correct.
Yeah, I remember them talking about this that a long time ago. Well, actually, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago.
I wouldn't have known, because I don't drink from that. I drive past it all the time, but I don't pay attention to it that much. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it was
Yeah.
Walmart or Kroger, that's another thing. We got to ask black people, especially. I hate to turn this into it's not really racist, but we playful banter. Where we put S. Is there an S at the end of Kroger?
It's called Kroger, not Kroger's. It's Kroger. Yes. We've talked about look. You can say I'm going to Kroger, not Kroger's. Okay.
Every black
It's
person I
not
know
two
says that.
stores. It's one. It's one store. It's Kroger.
What you say is one store, huh?
It's
Not
one
plural.
store. Not plural. It's singular.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, every time I hear that, I need an ambulance, like black people say. Oh, goodness. Excuse me up here snorting. But all right, you got the that right. Now let's go to another one since you like food. Who made this? Stovetop stuffing. Is it from Stouffer's or is it from
It's
Kraft?
Stouffer's. Stouffer's. Final answer.
Stouffer's. Final answer. Okay. Well, finally, you have got one wrong because it's from Kraft.
Kraft?
That blew me away. That blew me away. I
It's
was
not.
like, I had
It's
to
not.
look.
It's not Stouffer's.
I had to when I saw it because somebody else was talking about that, and I was like, I'm gonna prove this guy wrong. And I went online, and I was like, it's Kraft. I was like, what in the world?
It's not. It's not. I could have sworn it was Kraft.
And I thought so too. I was like, well, maybe it was Stouffer's back in the 80s and Kraft took it over. But as of right now, 2026, it's Kraft. Blew
That's
me away.
crazy.
So let's go to the next one. You remember this genius? Me and Fidelsky think he's a black guy. Give me your opinion. Is he a black guy?
Yes.
Now he was smooth, just like Sugar Bell, because that was my homie back in the day. Now, did he say it ain't easy being cheesy, or it's not easy being cheesy?
It ain't easy being cheesy.
It ain't
Final
easy.
answer.
Well, it ain't easy for me to tell you this, but it's not easy is the correct one. I could have swear it ain't because he's supposed to be like a hip dude with shades and he's smooth, and ain't would have been the cooler way to say that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's bothering me. And her ratio said that the Starbucks person, the female, was a mermaid, and somebody they make frozen food. I'm not exactly sure what they were talking about. I'm sorry for not keeping up with Horatio, but appreciate it. But yeah, apparently, and I had to check YouTube. I had to watch the old 1980s reel, and yes, he says it's not easy being cheesy. So here's a good one for you. You went to school in the
Okay.
70s. You went to school in the 80s and the 90s and 2000s, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. When's the earliest decade did you saw this in school?
I'm going to say the 80s. And the only reason why I'm gonna say the 80s is because I want to say Nancy Reagan or something kind of put this into effect or had this chart.
Okay. That's a good guess. That's a good guess. Was she also the one that said just say no to drugs?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Actually, the year when this was first implemented and posted in schools was 1992.
Man, come on, man. Come on.
That was, according to the internet, that was the first year in which that was put. I could have sworn in elementary
Man.
school. I could have sworn. Because I remember drinking my milk and I'd look at that and be like, well, the food
Man,
pyramid
that was
said I
in the
need to drink
80s.
those.
They lying. They lying. That's in the 80s. That's That's not 92.
In
I don't
92,
know.
me and you both were in high school in 92, weren't we?
Yeah,
So we would have remembered that in junior high, high school, and
exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's because of course, I'm on my phone, so I'm not. I'm not at my laptop. So
right, right. Um, let's go to the next one. What's that cream stuff that you spray on your food for desserts? What's the correct spelling?
I want to say it's. I don't know.
Just take a wild guess of which one this looks right. Visualize the can itself, the
The one,
aerosol
the
can.
one, the one, the bottom left.
Bottom left, ready whip. So two D's and an I and WHIP.
Right.
And that was my guess, and we were both wrong. It does not have an H. And I was telling Fidelsky, how in the world that don't even look right. So I had to go on Walmart.com and look it up, and yes, that was the actual can.
So hold on a second, okay?
Okay. All right. While we're waiting on Lamar, I'm going over these comments again. Alice Joyner says, "You are welcome. I appreciate you, Alice, for leaving a comment." And Horatio, when they said they make frozen foods, I think you were referring to Kraft. And that is true. That's a good point. Kraft makes a lot of frozen foods. They do make box foods, if that is what you were talking about. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get out of here too.
Okay.
Lot more sooner than because I gotta, like I said, I gotta meet up with my family and everything. So
Okay.
man,
Can-
this was cool, man. I
Mhm.
really wish I could be on a heck of a lot longer because this is cool. This is really fun. And everything, and man,
Uh-huh. I,
this
I got
is
I got two more. If you can just do a speed round with me right quick.
okay.
Okay. Let me see. These pickles right here, what's the right spelling if you know them? The K or the C?
The K. I'm gonna try the K because I know because I know for a fact that would probably most definitely be the the right the right thing.
Okay. But you think it's the C, right?
No, it's the K.
It's the K?
Yep.
Okay. That is not the correct answer. It's the C. Okay. But I know a lot of us don't eat that one anyway. But let's one more.
Okay.
Do you remember her and the laughing cow?
Yeah,
She
that's on the milk. That's with milk.
okay. What is she missing on her nose, and what kind of earrings does she have? Are they hoop earrings or no earrings at all?
I think I want to say the ones with the hoop.
The ones with the hoop?
Yep.
And what does she have in her nose?
Like a nose ring.
Okay. A nose ring, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I know that she didn't have anything in her nose because that's the real picture of her.
Man, get out of here.
Yep. She didn't have a nose ring, and those were her earrings.
Oh, I got confused with the earrings. Okay.
Right, right. But that was a good guess, though. That was a good guess. But I know you have to get out of here, but I just want to give a shout out to everybody. I'm gonna give a shout out to you, Lamar Hicks. He has a new book out called "Different Skin, Same Silence." I've read through this book. It has some great advice for men, especially single fathers. We go through mental struggles, and a lot of times we don't get the appreciation or we don't get the attention that we deserve. But we need that as well. This is Men's Mental Health Month. Some great things in there. Like I said, especially for all men, but especially fathers. The author is right here, Lamar Hicks. Would you like to add anything about this book?
Man, I wanna say, man, thank you, Scott, for posting this and sharing this. Yeah, like I said, this book was actually inspired um because we hear about so much stuff going on in the news about men and their mental health and their state and everything. Um, you can go on Amazon and actually type in my full name, and there's a book on there. Um, I did a book last year talking about women for menopause. So, so yeah, you can also, check that one out too as well. But like I said, I just wanted to make sure that men voices are being heard. And men have voices too. We go through a lot, just like, women do. But you have to have someone to talk to. Like we hear about stuff in the news going on about uh, you know, people claiming insanity and everything. And it's, due to the fact that, 9 times out of 10, people don't have anyone to talk to. And so, man, if possible, men and women, go find you a group, a safe place to talk about what's going on, with you. Um, and what I mean by a safe place, make sure that in that safe place, you're able to share and not be judged to as well. So, but like I said, I got to get out of here, man. Man, appreciate you. And man, I'll be hollering at you soon, brother.
I appreciate you and your wife for the input today.
Thank you.
All right, you take care, brother.
All right, you too.
Mhm. All right, guys. We're finna close this out, but before we do, Horatio Johnson says, "Congratulations, Mr. Hicks." Yes, yes, congratulations. Yes, he did a wonderful thing making that book. Wonderful things that he just talks about. Like I said, there's always help somewhere. I think BetterHelp.com is an online place where people can get. I'm not getting a plug for this, not getting paid for this, but I know that's one of the options. If you need some mental health, I'm sure that if you check at your local community centers, if you check around in your town, even my hometown, I think it's only like 15,000 people there, but there's centers where you can go for mental health and different stuff. So there's always help, especially for men. Okay. You don't have to take on this alone. You don't have to be quote unquote strong, is what they say, or you're not less of a man if you get some help. But anyway, like I said, Lamar Hicks, different skin, same silence. There is another gentleman. We call ourselves the Triad of Podcast. My boy Marzell Paler. He does a podcast called the Nothing Serious Podcast. It's circles around sex and relationships. So it's a little bit more adult like. The subjects are more adult like, just to let you know. With this one, I try to let it be a fun, safe place where the language is watched and stuff like that. But his is a little bit more, but it is very much what he talks about is very necessary that men and women need to talk about in an open-minded way. So please do so. Also, Lamar Hicks, he also who just left, he has a podcast called the Nothing's okay. Here's Marzell's Nothing Serious Podcast. Lamar Hicks has a podcast called Just Like Music. Check it out. So I handle mostly TV shows, movies, video games. Lamar handles the music. nostalgic music, and Marzell handles the sex and relationships. So, um, let's keep going. Let's see. I do have a trailer. I know that you guys have seen this before, but I'm going to play the trailer. I've already posted the first episode of The Legend of Gomeroy. Did I leave this here? Yeah. I have a series, animated series called The Legend of Gomeroy. You guys, if you haven't checked it out, just type it in on YouTube. I'll put the link in the description below, but I'm going to play the trailer for this series that I have. And here we go. And like I said, episode 1 has come out already. Where's my banner? Let me get rid of this thing. Okay. Episode 1 has come out already. Let me play the second trailer. That was the first trailer. This is the for the second trailer. All right. Those are the two trailers for my new animated series, The Legend of Gomeroy. If you guys have seen the live action version when I used to be Killer Crane Productions, I'm now Crane Style Forever Productions. If you guys have seen the live action version, this animated series, of course, is a lot more family friendly than the live action version. The live action version had, cursing and talking about sex and all that stuff like that. No, this is totally family friendly. It may have some imagery, but I mean, if you guys are used to, I mean, kids nowadays are watching, what do you call that, anime? So, and this has nothing on the type of anime that I'm sure your kids are watching. So if I had to put it, I'd say 12, 13 years old and older. Younger audiences can watch it, in my opinion, as young as 8, 7 years old. But some of it might be a little bit, the imagery might be a little bit more for them. But anyway, let's see. Yep, Marzell, the Man of Steel 81, my boy Marzell Paler, once again, the Nothing Serious podcast, Lamar Hicks, the L Dog. Just remember, guys, if you guys want to be on my podcast in the future, remember the rules. I forgot to put them ahead of time. But they already know the rules, the people who came on. Just make sure to watch your language. This is not one of those podcasts where you can come in here cussing and saying derogatory words. You guys already know what they are. No politics, no current topics. Avoid talks of anything sexual, please. No sexual innuendos. We're trying to keep this as family friendly, only fun stuff. And I do reserve the right to let you go if I decide that your language is, if you exemplify a type of behavior that I don't accept on this podcast. Like I said, family friendly. If a curse word slips, that's fine. I won't kick you out, but just try not to, okay? It's not freestyle. Anyway, please email me if you have any ideas for anything. You can email me at cranestyleforever@gmail.com. That's KRANESTYLEFOREVER@gmail.com. Also, check me out on Instagram, check me out on TikTok, and check me out on Facebook under the name Crane Style Forever. Also on YouTube, of course. So if you go on any of these, once again, if you go on Facebook, if you go on TikTok, if you get on Instagram, or if you get on YouTube, just search the name Crane Style Forever. That's KRANESTYLE Forever, FOREVER. And email me at cranestyleforever@gmail.com. That's KRANESTYLEFOREVER@gmail.com. If you have any ideas for a podcast, if you have any idea, like let's just say if there's a movie that you always wanted me to produce, I'm going to do live action again. Okay. That means with actual actors and actresses. But right now, AI is giving me a chance to do the animated films, which I've always wanted to do. And so if you have an animated movie that you want me help to create, you reserve the rights to them. I'll just, help just produce them or whatever, and so you own all the copyrights and everything to it. Yeah, so if you have an animated film or if you have a live action movie that you want me to produce, I mean, if you can be the executive producer and you can put forth the money, you know what I'm saying? I'll direct for free. Just depends on, well, I can do it for free. Depends on a lot of things. Like, do I have to drive a long way? How much effort do I have to put into it? It's a million and one factors that come with that. So sometimes I will have to charge. Sometimes I'll do it for free if I consider it fun or low cost for me, no overhead for me. So anyway, I appreciate Lamar Hicks, the L Dog, for showing up. I appreciate Fidelsky or D, our guest today. Let me see. We got Miss Alice Joyner. I appreciate you joining us today. My homeboy Horatio Johnson, Ray Love. I appreciate you showing up. The next podcast, not sure. I started calling them pop-up podcasts because my schedule is so hectic, mostly because this time I'm not concentrating on podcasts. I'm concentrating on the series that I'm creating. Please check out my YouTube channel. I have a movie called Have a Merry 6-7 Christmas. It's about a guy who works for the government who saves the Santa Claus from being shot down by the government every Christmas. Santa Claus gives him one wish for this, and this year he wanted to know. All he wanted was to know the meaning behind the phrase 6-7 that these kids are saying nowadays. So Santa Claus sends them on this quest, and pretty good movie. It's about, I think, 12, 14 minutes or something like that. It's a short film. And so I have The Legend of Gomeroy. I have original music, a fun little, satire music or whatever that word is. Yeah. So check out my YouTube channel. Like I said, right here, Crane Style Forever, KRANESTYLE Forever. All right, appreciate you guys. I will and make sure you subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, TikTok, all that stuff, so you guys can get updates of the next thing that I'm going to do. All right, thank you very much, guys. You guys take care. Have a good day. Good weekend.